locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Wednesday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with the Nuggets, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Coffey in at the 3. And for Boston, it's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And here are the Clippers now. On the wing, Harden. It's stolen by Holiday. White on the wing. Down low. Here's Brown. Nails the baby hook.
That's the physique of Jaylen Brown. This guy is strong. He can absorb contact and still finish.
Harden, the pass to Dunn. Here's Coffey, defended by Brown. Zubac with a screen on Brown. And the basket by Coffey.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's White, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Harden misses.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
First free throw is good.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
Horford hits them both. Here's Harden. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Coffey. Back to Harden. And he banks in the layup.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Holiday passes to Horford. Outside White. Tatum against Jones. Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Count the basket.
So Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke earlier, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. He's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Mann's checked in. A minute and a half left in the first quarter here. Jones with a screen on Brown. Here's Mann. Boston with a rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Horford can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside man. Jones sets a screen. Man, the pass to Zubac. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. Here's a great chance to look at the teams putting up the most points. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In the third spot, the Celtics.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Porter's shot is off.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
Hauser, that's good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside, Highland shoots off the step back. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the middle. It's stolen by Highland. Here's Mann. Into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, Bones Highland with the pretty pass. That's the decision-making you want to see.
Brown scanning the floor. Up and over Porter. Brown gets the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Boston out in front. They lead by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these two young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. The NBA is in good hands.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Mo Bamba out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Coffey in at the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Clippers trail. Batum outside. Back to Porter. Outside man. Batum right side. Coffey on the wing. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. Back to Pritchard. Over to the wing. Tatum, a screen on Porter. Here's Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Springer.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
With the floater. That shot missing. Tatum with some nice D. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Man, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life.
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Free throw good. Brown. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Zubac screen. Here's Dunn. Holiday grabs the miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Coffee, he's checked in for man. And that's good as he hits both shots.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Outside Jones. Back to Harden. Zubats with a screen on Holiday. Three-pointer, Harden. Boston pulls it in. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Zubats with a screen on Horford to the paint. Tipped. It's stolen by Holiday. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And Tatum finishing the fast break.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Zubats with a screen on Holiday to end the run. And Zubats with the basket on the assist by Harden.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Jones against Tatum. Pass to White. Launches it. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so that's the end of the first half. Boston out in front. They lead by 7. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Checking out the Celtics. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Changing topics now, how impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
Hard not to love what Tatum is doing out there, hustling on both ends of the floor, punishing. I mean, he's punishing the D with his scoring ability and keeping his team energized, Shaq.
He's giving them everything they want and more. Get it, young fella.
And more.
And more than that.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Clippers trail by 7. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Horford in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period. Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Dunn outside. Back to Harden. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Harden's got 5 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Holiday finds Brown. Back to Holiday. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Holiday's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to review the game plan. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at Boston, they've started strong this year, holding the 2nd place spot.
You know, for the Celtics, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Coffee, the pass to Harden. Zubac, screen. To the inside. The shot. Horford with some nice D.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Brown passes to Tatum. Offensive rebound, Celtics.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Screen by Horford. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Dunn left side. There's the 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
James Harden is equally good, passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Holiday finds Brown. Inside. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 6.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Dunn. He's guarded by White. Zubac with a screen on White. Off target with the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And White finishes off the break. Well done.
That's all about determination from Derek White. Doesn't let the contact deter him.
Dunn outside. They set the pick. Back to Harden. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the 2nd half, getting away from taking a bunch of 3s.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Bamba's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Jones. Man, he's checked in for Coffee. And it's Porter Jr. in for Dunn.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Now here's Brown. He's closely guarded. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. They got Bones Highland, Nicholas Batum out there with Mo Bamba. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Man in at the 3. Tatum against Batum. He shoots. And that one's long.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Highland looking for an opening. Down low. Bamba finds Batum. Batum sets a screen. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Boston leading by 10. Outside, Brown. Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Dunn.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Pass to Harden. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. The 15-footer is good.
Well, if it's James Harden taking the mid-range, I'm fine with it. This guy is a 3-level scorer par excellence.
Now White. Overdone. And he can't bank that one in.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Harden against Holiday. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. Here's Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
One of the hardest, most prideful players out there. Jason Tatum ready to help out on that play.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Tatum against Jones. That one's wide left. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside, Brown. 3-pointers. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Tatum, a screen on Harden. Done with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Nice shot by Harden.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. White, the pass to Holiday. Outside White. Brown finds White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Harden drawing the double team. It's tipped and stolen by Brown. It's a one-on-one situation. Tatum can't hit. So it's the Clippers now, trailing by 10. Here's Dunn. No good from outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. A lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Jaylen Brown.